everyone, it's Rita. Welcome back to my channel. So today, as you can probably tell by the title, we're gonna be doing something very different. I am filming a big announcement I would consider for my channel and for my life in general. So I am officially, after this video, everything you see moving forward on my YouTube channel and on my Instagram page is going to be only using products that are officially cruelty-free. So yes, that's the big announcement, and for me it's a huge thing. Why? Because of course I love makeup, but I am kind of tired of myself using products that I know are very harmful for animals and they're being tested on animals. I am an absolute animal lover, so I feel like I was living kind of like a lie in saying yes, I love animals and I want to protect them and do anything I can, but then I'm using a lipstick that was tried on a bunny in a horrible way. So that being said, everything that you see that I'm using on my channel starting from this point on, I have actually kind of like gave a couple of hints on my previous videos. I did upload a Sephora haul maybe like a month, almost a little bit over a month ago, with a little bunny in it, saying that this was a very special box. So I've actually been moving forward this direction for almost, I want to say like 2 months at this point, with makeup. So household items, so anything that's, cleaning supplies, and most of my beauty products that I use like on my body for like shower and stuff have been cruelty-free for some time, but I've never actually jumped into saying I am officially cruelty-free. I'm no longer using any makeup or beauty products that are not cruelty-free until this moment. So like I was mentioning, I've thought about this for some time. I've actually thought about dropping entirely makeup that's not cruelty-free for, I want to say, almost 2 years. But in this industry that I'm in and that I want to even grow more, the reality is that a lot of luxury brands and a lot of brands in general, because also drugstore, everything is basically tested still on animals to this day. There is a lot of brands that I am going to be 100% supporting moving forward that are going to be cruelty-free only. So I am pretty excited to kind of like open up my horizons in makeup and in beauty products in general, to now only support and put my hard-earned money into companies that are not being harmful to so many innocent animals. So any makeup that I've ever said that I used to love, or any favorites that I had, or any brands that I used to support, doesn't mean that I don't like the product anymore. So I don't know, let's say I used to say that I used to love, I don't know, a NARS blush or a MAC eyeshadow. Yes, I would still love them and I still think they're awesome, but I am no longer buying anything from that brand. That doesn't mean that I'm going to grab all my makeup and declutter anything that's not cruelty-free, because that's also going to be a waste, and I do love makeup after all. All of those other products that I bought in the past, from a month before this that I get changed officially, are still gonna be in my collection. You're not gonna see them anymore on my channel. I'm not going to feature them. I'm not gonna talk about them. I'm not going to say that I'm using them. Some of them, again, I will still be using because I do have like full lipsticks, I do have full foundations, I do have a lot of products that are still not cruelty-free, because again, I just made this decision and this change not so long ago. So those products are still gonna be part of my life, but I am no longer gonna, if you ask me, like a friend of me, hey, do you have a foundation recommend? No longer recommending anything that's not cruelty-free to my friends, on my YouTube, on my Instagram. So anything that I mentioned now publicly, and again to my family and friends, everything that I will recommend is going to be only cruelty-free, because only talking about these products will make more awareness into the big problem that this is, and how brands really should make the change and drop the cruelty against animals. So the biggest thing is, there's a lot of things regarding cruelty-free, and I am not an expert. I literally just changed, and I am doing a lot of reading, I'm doing a lot of investigation. So what is cruelty-free? So cruelty-free is going to be a product, let's say this powder that I have in my hand, which of course is a cell phone. But this product is going to be, cruelty-free when it's not tested at any point of the production. So the ingredients that took to use, to make this powder, the product itself, and then the actual finished product. So anything from the ingredients that were, used to make this product, to the very end of the product, there's going to be no testing on animals. So this is something that brands have mastered in a way of like circling around this and saying, oh, I'm cruelty free. No, you are not. If at any point from the beginning of getting those products, those ingredients to make whatever final product you're gonna get was tested on animals, that means you are not cruelty free. Because a lot of brands are gonna claim the cruelty free status, and there are so many that claim to be, but yet they sell in mainland China. That's a big thing, and you're gonna hear it over and over and over in like any cruelty free video you watch. China is still one of the few countries that say, yes, if your product is on my shelf, it's going to be tested. So if you're trying to put your product on my shelf in mainland China, you are going to be tested on animals. So yeah, maybe let's say Estee Lauder, which is a huge parent company of so many different companies. They are claiming, not that they're claiming, but that's an example, like they cannot claim to be cruelty free because they sell in mainland China, if that makes sense. So there are going to be brands that are going to say, I am cruelty free, and yes indeed they are, because whenever they grab all the ingredients and they source all their ingredients to make their final product, these ingredients are cruelty free. They were never tested on animals. During the production of their product, they were never tested on animals. When the final product is done, it was never tested on animals. And they only sell, across the world, except for mainland China, where if they were to want to be on their shelves, then they would be tested. It's a little confusing, and I don't want to make this video super long, and again, I am just learning, so if I get something wrong, please definitely let me know in the comments down below. I am very passionate about this, you can probably tell in my voice, but it is something that I feel like to this day and age, we really need to make the change as a society. How? By not supporting these brands. And yes, there's a point that you can say, well, I don't know about it. But with the internet, with everything that surrounds us, we know it's possible, and we know these things are happening. We know there are so many animals being abused in labs across the world. For you to try on a lipstick, for you to have a nice lipstick, yes, of course I love lipstick, and I have so many still in my collection. You can see my drawers are packed of makeup that is not cruelty free. But as making this change, I want to be conscious of it. I want to give my money to the brands that are supporting all this research and all this making of products without harming animals. There's a couple of websites that I follow, Logical Harmony, Cruelty Free Kitty. I will put in the description box below all of the links of the blogs and the websites and the companies that I trust that actually do this research and really do this research, and they know 100% that these brands are going to be cruelty free. So one important thing to mention, a brand can be cruelty free today and then tomorrow they are not. So it is very tricky. It is a lot of verifying your sources and just making sure that what you're using is in fact cruelty free. Why do I say that they can just turn from day to night? Because if they start selling in mainland China, they are no longer status of cruelty free. So basically, if this product is going to be selling in China, they are required by law at any point to be pulled off the shelves and test. So brands that say they're cruelty free but sell in China, they are not cruelty free. No matter if during the production with their ingredients there was nothing, none of those steps were tested on animals, but at the end of the day, if you sell in China, you're not cruelty free. A lot of brands claim this status, but they still sell in China. So no, you can't have both. Another big thing, I've started following some more YouTubers that are cruelty free. Probably the one that I've learned the most, and I highly recommend you go follow her if you haven't, is gonna be Kelly Gooch. So she has been cruelty free for I feel like almost 4 or 5 years now. But anyway, she has awesome resources, so go check out her channel. Andrea Matillano, also here on YouTube, she's awesome, also cruelty free. Juicy Jazz, also cruelty free. All of these channels that I know and follow and absolutely love, I will leave in the description. To wrap this video up, that's basically what I wanted to just kind of like inform you. So anything you see on my channel moving forward, It's going to be only cruelty-free makeup, including, you know, beauty products and nail polish, which is something that I am trying to research more. There are a couple of brands that I have on my eye that I definitely want to try. Perfumes. I do have a lot of perfumes. A lot of people don't know it, but perfumes are probably the hardest thing to get cruelty-free. I do have all of this. Out of all of the ones that I have back there, only one is cruelty-free. I didn't know this, but I'm actually going to pull those out of my vanity because I don't want them to be displayed again, because even though I'm still gonna use them, I'm not going to be buying any more moving forward. Anything that's cruelty free is out of my carts. I'm not paying any more money to support that. So that being said, if you have any perfume recommendations that are cruelty free, definitely let me know, because that is something that I need to explore more. But anyway, I think that's gonna be it for today. Just I wanted to do it quick, but somehow it's also going to be a long video because apparently I love to talk, but we already know this. I will be coming up with a couple more videos showing you some of the products that I actually use for my home, kind of like my detergent, my chemicals in my home have been cruelty free for a while now. So I want to share with you, especially if you live in the US. I feel like the US, the UK, there's going to be a lot of options. There's going to be a little bit harder whenever you are in different countries like Mexico, my hometown. I know just very limited and it's gonna be very expensive, but if it's on your means, like, you know, if you can make the change, start incorporating things that are gonna be cruelty free, that's how we all start, little by little, and that is going to tell the companies, hey, maybe the market is going towards somewhere else. And how do we do this? By letting people know, by informing. There are so many documentaries out there that you can see about how bad this is. I mean, the one that I saw, I mean, a short clip that was from the UK, I think it was about Rolf. Oh my god, that video was just so heartbreaking. I'll leave it below also so you can go check it out. But yeah, you guys, just keep yourself informed. If you want to support my journey, definitely go ahead and hit the subscribe button. If you're interested in, you know, now cruelty-free videos, definitely be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of them. And if even if you're not cruelty-free, maybe this video you won't care about, but maybe the makeup that I start using you'll be interested in. So be sure to subscribe. We're definitely gonna keep talking about a lot of makeup because that's what we're here for. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.